if you go for one of those, it'll sound like they're filming an episode of Bonanza under the bonnet. There's a corner, and that brings me on to the second worst thing about the driving experience. Turn the wheel and you have no sense that it's actually connected to the tyres in any way. As a car then, as a machine for stirring your soul and titivating your primeval instincts, the Cube is absolutely hopeless. But as a tool, well, that's a slightly different story. It is very cheap. The price for the base model is just £8,500, which isn't bad when you bear in mind that it comes with air conditioning and power steering and a stereo, and a lot of space. For such a small car, it really does have an enormous boot, and you can make it bigger still by pulling the rear seat forwards or by folding it away altogether. In the front, there are so many cubby holes, it's difficult to know how you might fill them all. I mean, you've got a glove box here, obviously, and then another glove box here for the other glove. Then there's a sort of slot here and pockets in the doors. And then if we pull the bench seat down, we find a slot here for my char-grilled chicken with chestnut and sage sauce. Underneath that, we've got another one for tinned salmon and scissors. Drinks, no problem, cup holder here, another one here, and two more down here. They really have thought of everything. I mean, when you put the key in the ignition, for instance, it beeps to tell you you've just done that. And then, when you put it into reverse, there's a new beep to say you've just put it in reverse. And then when you turn the engine off, another beep. Isn't that marvellous? There is one thing missing, however. You get no beep or buzzer to remind you as you drive along that you look like a complete Burke. All you really need to know about this car is that if you've got a black and white cat and your name's Pat, it is available in red.
So is that really the best-selling car in Japan?
Yep. Nation of postmen, I think.
Yeah, it would seem so. But if you're a postman over here and you want one, you could presumably import one.
Absolutely. There's a company who'll bring one over, cost you here, would cost you after the shipping costs and tax and so on, between £11,000 or £12,000. Or you can have one with an electric motor in the back to make it four-wheel drive.
Why? What are you going to do with that?
Couldn't take it shooting, really, because the pheasants would just die laughing.
Yeah. Well, that might be a good thing. So if you did bring one over, you're going to have to get it serviced and all that sort of stuff. So is that going to be possible?
It is, actually. I rang up a Nissan dealer this week to find out whether they could actually do this, and they said, probably not the four-wheel drive one. But the guy said, oh, a Cube, never had one of those, but I'll give it a go.
That's sporting.
Right, so can you do my daughter's eye operation? Yeah, I'll give that a go as well. Why not?